but we've got Bowser and Samus.
Yep. So, right, Bowser, Samus, you have a lot of opportunities to, like, kind of, you're looking to set up with Bowser, kind of control this space, give Samus the opportunity to zone you out, set up this charge shot, set up this projectiles, which you can get confirmed off of Bowser's grab, as well as vice versa, right? You can, like, charge shot into Bowser F smash, for example, find very early stocks. On the flip side, right, you've got a Mario and you've got Shulk, who has a sword. Mario can find those combos, set up into an early smash art kill, control the air, whereas Shulk, especially in speed art, right, can control the ground, so you have a lot of flexibility. And one of the big things here is none of these characters, like, in terms of air guarding, it's going to be very hard, or edge guarding, it's going to be very hard for Immortal to keep his feet on the ground between Mario and Shulk, right? Seeing it early, just got comboed to the blast zone, and then finished off by the Shulk up air in Smash Art. And I think that's going to be their focus, right? Is if they can, and both both elijmin and NotBrayden are really going to try to isolate Immortal here. They're taking advantage of Bowser's disadvantage state and create a 2v1 versus IcyMist if they're able to do so. Right, getting their backs to back to back, but overextending just a little bit and underneath the platform, allowing Icy and Immortal to get out of the situation. Gonna find one stock, trying to find the second one, just missing the team combo a little bit for the second, but Icy just closing it out with a dash attack, allowing Immortal to get back for a second, but that charge up might be a reversal situation.
Oh my god. NotBrayden living that side beat from Immortal there.
Yeah, looking to find anything right now, right? You're putting AngryBurlyBros off stage, trying to just find on Elijah.
Very good save by IcyMist there.
And you see, right, how they're putting one of them off stage, trying to force a 2v1, saying, okay, you can get back to stage for free. IcyMist going too low there, 32% she lost that stock, and that could be the difference maker in this game, right? And guess what? Brayden just lost his first stock. They're up a full stock in this situation, a full two stocks now. And if you're IcyMist and Immortal, you now have to choose. Do we prioritize taking the first stock off elijmin? The answer is yes, you did. But you also could have tried to prioritize keeping that two stocks on, getting one stock on O-Worm, trying to cut them both down. Right? On elijmin and Brayden to one stock, trying to keep it even. Instead saying, you know what, we're just going to have to deal with the flexibility that that extra stock provides them, because we just got to take our opportunities.
Very good team combo by elijmin and NotBrayden there.
Yep, just trying to pressure, but watch the spacing from IcyMist and Immortal. They're trying to set up, right? They're trying to play about a dash attack and a half away from them, but Brayden and elijmin have been so good at getting between them, and IcyMist again getting forced too low. It's all up to Immortal now, and 3 stocks to his name, a miss 10.
And NotBrayden finishes it off with the jab block.
Yeah. Mario's princess is in another castle. 2 more games to go until the reset.
Oh, it's a best of 5 now. Okay.
I believe it is a best of 5. Yeah, because it is grand finals. Yeah, look, it says it right there. We're so smart. We're so on top of things.
Yeah, for sure.
Professionals right here. We are professionals here on the mic.
Totally. Yeah, we're totally. Yeah.
We are. Believe in yourself. You'll never be if you don't believe you are.
Okay.
Right? And going into game number 2 here, just opting to run it back. With a little bit of a twist, we're headed over to Smashville. No space, 4 players, making it look like your 8th birthday party with Wall coming on out right now, and just absolute chaos right now, Raptor.
So far, this whole 15 seconds has been more chaotic than all of game 1 so far.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what happens, right? When you take a stage that's small for 2 players and, well, put 2 more players on it.
Exactly, yeah.
That being said, that extra space really might benefit Icy here, right? Icy and Immortal here, right? You make it way harder to get away from Bowser. You really allow Shulk. Shulk can't kind of drift back and whiff you with his sword because he doesn't have the space. So you can then parry, and with all the end lag on those moves, you can punish him. Mario, they're very good on this stage too, so that's the risk if you allow Brayden to just kind of pop off. Great save there from elijmin, right, to allow Brayden out of the corner, but he's just barely going to make it back. Icy, now this is a 2v1 opportunity, and just saving just saving King Lord for a second, but not going to matter too much. They both clean up stocks on their own as well, and just so like that, even. Everybody's gone.
They're all even at 2 stocks right now.
Yeah, anti-ultimate moment. Everyone's here, everyone's gone. Tom Nook's happy because you still have to pay property taxes.
Of course, yeah.
And just like, look at this right now. It's just IcyMist facing both of them off stage, trying to get one of them into a mistech situation. They're both trying to not hit each other. The foresight from Shulk still not going to connect, man. That counter is the worst in the game, and it's not even close. And just both these two just trying to find any pressure, but there's no space to work with. You can't even really team combo. It's just pure chaos right now. And Immortal trying to find his way away from this Mario string.
That's just the bad thing about playing Bowser vs. Mario. You just get comboed to shit.
Yeah, right. It's like you're a super large, super heavy character, and your opponent is just gonna keep themselves underneath you and just chase you over and over. But at least you have that up B. The issue is that the big issue here has been that really, right, Immortal hasn't been able to get over to help IcyMist. They've done a really good job at splitting and isolating these two players and putting them in situations where they can't help each other recover, whereas right, elijmin and Brayden have done a really good job of always being there, right? They're able to hit each other at a disadvantage. They're able to cover each other. They're able to confirm off each other's kills. And it's not because IcyMist and Immortal haven't been trying. It's just that they've done a really good job of of splitting them up.
Yeah, that's totally true, yeah.
Now look at that, just a little 1-2 team combo into a second extension. But unfortunately, that down tilt catching Mario and not Samus gonna lead into a Bowser F smash. Wrong teammate you're comboing with there. Everybody's down to 1. This could be everyone's game. The side B not gonna do it. You're not gonna find any marks with your friends. Just trying to keep Shulk in the corner, rack up this damage in shield art. It's gone now. Jump's gonna give you an opportunity to get back. But just like that, Immortal and Icy have a slight lead here in this game, and now it's a 2v1.
Will we see a Leo style comeback from NotBrayden or no?
Well, is it Leo or is it Kurama? Because I don't see any Joker on the screen right now. I'm gonna be real. Well, it's certainly possible. You never say never. The issue is you have to force, right, a situation just like this where you have one of them off stage, but the
and IcyMist
ground. The reground.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have legend vulnerability.
Yeah.
What you doing? You're trying to hit Austin, you got lost. Yeah.
I thought you were trying to say something, but my bad.
Oh, no. You're lovely. But 1-1. So now that we've seen, right, both teams take a game, thoughts on where the set's going?
So far, it's very even. I feel like if IcyMist and Immortal work together a bit more, I feel like they can close this out.
I absolutely agree with you, but I also think it's not, right, again, like we were talking about before, it's not for lack of trying to work together. It's that Brayden and elijmin have done such a good job of getting between them and splitting them apart, right? They're intentionally playing back-to-back out of the middle, forcing them apart, and then going back and focusing them down. And we're just continuing to see the Smashville counter pick. It makes sense considering how close last game is, but do you really want to keep playing in this chaos?
It looks like fun, honestly.
Yeah, no, it does just remind me of like free-for-alls from when I was a kid. Great DI there from Immortal to survive the combo. Oh, and elijmin doing a great job pressuring them both, keeping them off stage. Now the Nair, right? Like, see how they're both playing, right? You'll have Mario go in, and Shulk will play support for a minute, and then come and follow up, allowing Mario to maybe pick a less safe option because Shulk's right there to back him up. Whereas IcyMist and Immortal right now are trying to kind of isolate these 1v1s.
Oh, okay. Immortal losing his first stock there.
Yep, and it was kind of a rock and a hard play situation where one of them was going to die, right? They were both in disadvantage. It was a great job from elijmin putting them both off with one hit. And it was just up to them. Like, you have to guess which one they're going to go for, because if you guess wrong, then you're probably both dead. That being said, dash attack when you're in Smash are going to be a short way to steal out the stock, but so too is the backslash on your back, extra damage to boot and a whole nother stock. It's going to be elijmin and Brayden taking a slight lead here in this game. Now a more significant one. Bowser going to be down, Immortal to his last stock. He says he's immortal, but he might be running out of lives here.
He's looking kind of like Immortal from Invincible, just not really immortal at all, just always dying.
And coming back, but, you know, we'll see if he comes back, right? We'll see if he takes this restock from IcyMist or not. Here in this last stock, the up tilt, though, gonna find it. So gonna allow them an opportunity into this game, trying to find an early edge guard, but it's not there. All of this scrapping is happening off stage. Stage control is not getting held. Finally, Immortal finds a way to save IcyMist, reset to neutral, hold some of this percent, and that's really where their team play has shined. Is that their communication is there, right? Their representation, like they're able to understand and recognize. They just haven't been able to find the opportunities because of situations like this. Immortal able to save the jump and survive, hold on, but just like that, right? You cannot lose the second stock if you're IcyMist. You have to provide that flexibility for your team. However, that throw is gonna close it out, and that was a double team kill. Both players, elijmin and Brayden, killing each other.
That's very unfortunate for them.
Just like that. Stabbing each other in the back, throwing it all away. That lead is now in favor of IcyMist and Immortal. Yep, but that 100% on Immortal gonna mean, right? I'm of the opinion that Brayden, elijmin should prioritize trying to find a 2v1, just like they just tried to do right there. Right? Try and close it out. Try and put the pressure on because of how high Immortal percent is. But IcyMist is so far off stage, he can't get back and got kicked out at 19. Just like that, this game is getting out of hand. What can Immortal do?
And the no tech by Immortal there, unfortunately.
Unfortunate situation to be in. I'm gonna be honest. I think we might be seeing 5 games into a reset.
Yeah,
into another 5 games.
I feel like it's gonna be a bracket reset.
Yeah, production decided to run this between pools, and pools was just like, hold on, what if we just did? What if we just went so long that it doesn't even matter? Because you know something?
What's up?
We came so far and we tried so hard, but in the end it doesn't even matter, and that's why we're still here on Smashville.
What's with all the Smashville counter picks? I feel like they'd want to go to another stage by now.
As you said, it looks fun. Yeah. Sometimes that's what matters most. Yeah,
that's totally fair.
You're hanging with your friends, you're hanging with your enemies, you're hanging here with Tom Nook, putting on a show because you couldn't afford your taxes this month, and you know, he's trapping you here, just like you and I are. They literally glued us to these chairs. We literally, I can't stand up.
I'm stuck as well. My legs have fallen asleep as well.
Yeah, that being said, you know who's not stuck? It's IcyMist and Immortal managing to hold on to the stage control, trapping elijmin and Brayden at the edge, managing to close out one stock, maybe a second one quick. If they can just pin down on Brayden for 1 inch of a second, they're not going to be able to do so though. And somehow the two of them still find the reversal. This could be a disaster situation, but IcyMist able to close out the stock finally, and then come to Immortal's aid, and he finds the stock
trade by Immortal there.
That's huge, because you're saying, okay, I've died at this percent a lot. I'm okay losing that stock because it means that I'm going to get rid of Brayden's early, and he's really been the one, right, holding on to those late stocks every single game so far. So putting him at a disadvantage like that might be their key to taking this, sending this to a game 5. And right now they have a 2-stock advantage here.
Brayden almost getting the combo there, or still continuing on Immortal there.
IcyMist getting between you is gonna allow Immortal to come back, but it's gonna come at the cost of IcyMist's own stock, because Philip wields one big sword here, Raptor. And just like that, right? Brayden having to steal that stock, but the mistech from Immortal going to keep it close at 137. The question is going to be how long can Shulk live? The answer is not at all. And now, yeah.
And elijmin getting knocked out, leaving Brayden by himself.
Yep, in the 2v1, 3 stocks to take. This is the exact inverse of that game 1 situation, right? That Immortal found himself in. And yeah, Brayden's just going to say, okay, let's go game 5.
Yeah.
Hurry up. Doing the TOs a favor, saving a couple seconds on that speed run to get to Pools Wave B, get to that next singles commentary block. But,
we still got one more game. One more, or
game.
Maybe 3 more.
Or maybe 5 more.
Oh yeah, 5.
Yeah, we could have 10 games, you don't know. And then the last 2 players both SD on the same frame, and then they have to play a 1-stock.
Oh my god.
1-stock game to determine who moves on. Can you imagine if that's how doubles ended? It was a 1-stock 1v1.
Oh my god.
Because they died on the same frame of game 5 of the reset.
That just sounds like a disappointing end to doubles.
I think that sounds hilarious. Because, like, who do you send in? Do you get to decide? Or is it just whoever survived long? How does it work?
I mean, if it's
have the TOs thought this far into the rules? We don't know.
I don't know either.
They don't provide us a rule book. The answer is no, they have not. We're getting the head and shake from production. If we have that exact scenario happen, I think you and I just get to declare a winner.
Yeah.
And the winner is us viewers here at home.
Yeah, that's for sure. Right now they're going back to Smashville, which is basically just Smashville but with another skin on.
They're going back to Smashville.
Basically.
Yes and no, right? This stage is a lot larger. There is a lot more space between the edge of the platform and the edge of stage, which means, well, right, it's a lot harder to use it for landing mix-ups. Your combos off it are a lot different, especially your combos off lead. But that more space, right, the stage is larger, it's a lot easier to breathe here. The blast zones are also a lot larger, pretty much the size of Final Destinations. So a lot of differences here. This stage very good for Mario and very good for Shulk. Has some use for all 4 characters, but definitely understand why these 2 players decided to come here against IcyMist Immortal in this decisive game 5. And shield break, that could be a disaster. The cape gonna put you in a bad situation, but
Immortal getting that F smash there on NotBrayden.
And the fact that he found that ability to put elijmin in disadvantage exactly when he did meant that the setup that Brayden was going for, just off the shield break, that to get the confirm from Shulk just never happened, right? Immortal finding it when it matters most, but getting caught by an up B in turn, and this time it's elijmin getting on the board, finding a stock, and making it happen. And we have a dead even game here for just a second, but now it's IcyMist down to her last one, and it looks certainly right now like we're going to a reset, Raptor.
Yeah, we're going to be here forever, honestly.
I mean, listen, you just got more, cast more sets, have some more fun, hang out with your new best friend.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, sorry, you're never getting rid of me. I'm here, and now literally you're stuck with me. But that was a crazy double parry there on 2 different players from IcyMist, and closing out the stock off the interaction to boot. She is just asserting her dominance right now, trying desperately to keep her team in this game, and managing to do so somehow after all that, right?
Both of them on their last stock now.
But there's one extra stock here, and it is Immortals. Might look for a Bowser side here if he can hold on to this, especially at a disadvantage. Icy has to be careful though, because she's gotten edge guarded early out of the corner a lot, manages to find her way back to stage control. The fair and a fair team combo gonna help barely Icy avoiding Immortal's up smash. That would have been disaster as well. This is still anyone's game, but that extra stock from Immortal is going to be all the difference here. And
NotBrayden evens it out. Everyone down to their last stock.
And that was the ideal. Like, as good as Immortal is, right? IcyMist is one of the top seeds of this tournament. She is the scarier player. If you want to pick which one of them you have to fight against, right? You want to pick Immortal.
Yeah.
So you prioritize there. You put Icy off stage. You prioritize taking Immortal stock first so that she can't steal the stock and then come back with a fresh one. It's a very good double strategy from elijmin and NotBrayden, but even still, we are at a dead even game. This could go any way. This is last hit, last stock. But again, the difference maker has been Brayden, unable to be hit, living at 97 here for so long, and then down tilt back here, not going to close it, but you have to get ready to save Immortal in this pivotal game 5.
Immortal winning that up smash.
The dash attack not going to do it on Salt with jump art, shield art, going to allow him to survive a little bit longer, or trying to find a way back, and just like that, Immortal's out. You still have that scenario against IcyMist, but he could still find it. However,
and she falls into the F smash, getting a bracket reset.
You get the hit, but because it's a 2v1, you still get punished for it. You were made the right choice, but you made the right choice between a bunch of, well, bad choices, unfortunately.
But elijmin was just there to punish her?
Yep, exactly as you said, and that's why, as you said before too, right, we are going to a reset. Ready, set, go, true finals time. It's all on the line here in doubles, and I'm gonna be honest, I just want to see them Dragon Ball Fusion, whoever wins.
Or looking like that regular show fusion that they did in the tournament.
Oh man, if they cut to the caster cam right now, I would wait. Cut to caster cam.
Yeah, let's go.
We're fusing. We're summoning. We're channeling the spirit of doubles. Okay, thank you. We did it. We made it happen. We channeled the power. Someone finally agreed to do that bit with me on the mic after literally the entire time I've been casting.
Seriously?
Yeah.
All right.
I always try and nobody ever takes me up on it.
Yeah.
We did it.
That's good to know. Looks like they're going back to small battlefield if I recall that correctly.
Yep. They are one more set, one more opener. And what better than the not quite a DLC stage?
Honestly, small battlefield might have to be my favorite stage out of the current stage list.
Fun fact, it's Wii Fit's best stage.
Is it now?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot of characters' best stage.
Yeah, it is. I'm not a huge fan of it. I just think it can be a little bit boring sometimes. And the weird SDI out of the up B almost resulting in a very early stop there from Brayden, but managing to hold on for the second. You stop to get away from these Bowser's claws though, and not able to do so. On the other side of the screen, Icy's also got elijmin in the corner in an advantage state, but again, this is Mario against Bowser, right? That combo game has been brutal.
I was about to say, IcyMist saving Immortal there from the Mario combo.
And I'm just going to say, Immortal also has a Lucina. I would not be surprised if we saw it at some point in the reset if they go down.
And weird SD from elijmin there.
Yep, and just missing the fair. That would have spiked both his teammate, or both elijmin and Immortal, but instead it just gets nobody. elijmin and finding his way at a disadvantage, and Brayden finding his way back to the stage at the same time, but good control.
The very good DI from NotBrayden there, but unfortunately dying to the out throw.
And the ability here from IcyMist and Immortal, even out of the corner, to really prioritize stage control, and just not let Brayden and elijmin back down has been really impressive. They're okay letting them live longer, right? Not finishing off edge guards if it means that they can force a 2v1, continue a juggle situation, try and cover each other. IcyMist finally managing to find her way around elijmin's edge guards, but the down air are going to take one stock too many from Immortal.
Immortal's already down to his last stock. This looks like it could be game 1 for elijmin and NotBrayden.
Yeah, it does here, Raptor. I'm trying to figure out if there's any way they can come back, and the answer is they absolutely can. If IcyMist can hold on to this stock, take one more, forcing the shield and the jump art out, but even still caught the jump with that nair, and elijmin wasn't able to make it back, so just like that, right, you have a slight stock lead, but
the accidental backstab by Immortal there.
Yep, and if you can prioritize, if you can take this stock 1, 2, you hit him with your friend, body slam, see ya, that's gonna be Brayden on his last stock, but taking a quick one from Immortal. And just like that, last stock game for everybody involved, and we're back in the party.
This really is anyone's game. elijmin's already on 81, which could be detrimental to them.
Yes, they are, but the story is still right. NotBrayden again not taking damage after being really one of the first people down to their last stock, as has happened every game. Their defense at the end of every single game that team has won has been impeccable. They have not gotten a hit. Icy and Immortal just haven't been able to close it out, and elijmin has really been able to help Brayden really clean it up, using him as that low percent bait. And again, right, they're starting to bring this back on the back of, well, Brayden just still only being at 77.
And elijmin loses his last stock. This is now a 2v1 for IcyMist and Immortal versus NotBrayden. And Immortal closes it out with a fair.
Yep, sometimes you just gotta clash and slash and claw your way to victory, pulling it back from the jaws of defeat. Mario, your princess is in another castle.
You've already made that joke.
I know. The joke. I have to make it 7 more times this set.
All right.
Because only then can he finally find Peach.
Oh, okay. I got it now.
Yeah, you got to get to all the worlds.
Okay,
Maybe I'll make it 2 more times because you found some warp zones. You know, hit that hidden block and rolled in 2-4, or sorry 4-2.
Okay.
I got it backwards. You know,
looks like
classic Mario things.
It looks like they're still deciding on what stage to go to next, and it looks like they're prioritizing their next strategy.
Yeah, what do you think they're talking about here?
Maybe character switches. Maybe how to actually win. I don't know.
So I think they are definitely talking adjustments and strategy here, right? Both teams trying to figure out what they want to change up. It looks like we're going to be going back to Smashville again after IcyMist tells off the bands, but no. Hovering over Small Battleville, back to Smashville. They're trying to pick. They're trying to choose. Where do we want to go? And I just want to say,
looks like Small Battlefield.
It is. Let's see where they pick, what they pick music-wise. That's a great song. Castlevania's music in this game slaps. And also, I just want to take a minute. Look how well-dressed elijmin is.
He's got that drip.
The bow tie, the blue on blue on blue, 3 different shades of sauce. I am in love with it.
You gotta look good for the tournament. You gotta
do.
Look good.
Drip power up real, I am telling you. And right now, they're telling you that they want to get right into the next game. They want to be done. They want to go home. They want to go play some Wave 2B singles.
So far, it looks pretty even.
Yeah, but the 2v1 situation here early gonna get reversed with IcyMist managing to come in, help Immortal out of a bad place. But again, right, you see elijmin and Brayden splitting them up, getting between them, and forcing them when they are together, right, condensing down, forcing them to play back-to-back, not giving them that space to work with, and not ever letting Icy and Immortal get comfortable. This is where they found all of their success in the games they've won.
Oh, sorry. elijmin living that side B and making it back to stage.
Yep, the dash attack coming through. Icy may be able to take a stock, but not quite. Now you're just going to let Bowser try and clean it up, but he's going to get grabbed. Immortal not able to find it.
elijmin almost trying to knock
somehow
Immortal
finding
out.
a way back. Immortal trying to save Icy. elijmin has been so good at finding these edge guards. Might have another opportunity to continue it here. Barely going to make it, but this time Icy going to get sent a little higher. The bomb's resetting. She's able to find her way back. But
she lost her jump.
Opting for a missile, and that's unfortunate from IcyMist. Just like that, your lead is gone. What can you find hereafter?
Well, if they take out elijmin's first stock, they might be able to get back into lead.
Yep,
and as I say, they're back in the lead now.
Yep, and there you go, Immortal closing it out, finding a stock, putting themselves up 1 for just a second, almost taking another one. IcyMist going out low and getting saved by Immortal again, right? That has been the difference maker. When they've been able to save each other, they win those games. When they're not, well, that's where you see that's why we're in a reset right now.
And NotBrayden down to his last stock.
Yeah, another team kill, right? That's been the other X factor for IcyMist and Immortal here. Is that, well, they haven't really killed each other yet. elijmin and Brayden have done it twice.
Yeah, that's it. Looks like if they hadn't accidentally team killed each other, they would have just pulled this out sooner.
Yeah, they may have avoided that right? They may have forced it to a reset sooner. They may have, you know, put themselves in a better situation, but it's not gonna matter. Immortal not able to stay on stage, just avoiding in the down air, and a great charge shot from IcyMist, followed by the up tilt to close the stock out coast to coast, making it happen. But a smash art's gonna
IcyMist down to her last stock.
Yeah, right. And elijmin just smash art up smash, not letting you be, or sorry, up tilt, not letting you be too long for this world. And Bowser there gonna just at least pressure you, force everyone over to that one platform. If you thought Smashville was small, talk about one small Battlefield platform. Make it its own stage.
Just one platform.
Just one platform.
I think there's one actual platform stage on the online somewhere. I think.
Cursed.
Not much as 8 players on that.
And speaking of cursed, it feels like elijmin and Brayden are cursed to not be able to win back-to-back games here right now. This time it's elijmin in the 2v1, facing down on a Bowser, a Samus, IcyMist, and Immortal. It's not undoable, right? Schultz cheats. He's got that shield art, he's got smash art. Very capable of closing this out, but not if you jump into the up smash.
Looks like we're going to game 3.
And backs against the wall. It's go time or no time for elijmin and Brayden here.
And looks like they're going back to Smashville again. Looks like it has been Immortal and IcyMist's best stage.
I agree, right? And the funny thing too is everybody who's counterpicked to Smashville, like, actually that's not true. elijmin and Brayden, right, counterpicked to Smashville once and won. But both times IcyMist and Immortal counterpicked to Smashville, they lost. And now both times elijmin and Brayden have counterpicked to Smashville, they lost, and or that first time, and now they're putting it all on the line here in game 3. Can they break the curse of Top Nook? Can they break the Smashville tax, or are we gonna crown a champion here right now?
So far, it looks like I'm a bit more confident in IcyMist than Immortal. It looks like they're gonna be taking it, but you can't count out elijmin and NotBrayden.
And that's not a great way to start on that prediction, right? Missing a tech, losing a stock early. Immortal already down 1 and trying to just save IcyMist, but getting caught between a Mario and a Shulk, not where you want to be if you're that large. Gonna take a whole lot of damage, and the Bowser Bomb gonna at least find some damage, but Shulk's counter doing something for the first time ever.
Was he in Smash mode when he did that?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense, yeah. IcyMist already lost her first stock. It looks like I could be wrong on that prediction.
Yeah, there is 2 stocks left, or there are 3 total stocks left from blue team here, Team USA versus Team Canada, and the double dunk, 1 apiece now. Can they do it? Can they bring it back? It is a mountain for them to climb, right? They have a ways to go to bring it back, but they certainly can do it. They need to find a quick stock. They need to find some cheese. They need to play disciplined and maintain the stage control. But right now, elijmin and Brayden's defense covering for each other has really prevented Icy and Immortal from getting the advantage state they need to come back.
Very good air dodge by NotBrayden there, avoiding Immortal's up air.
I absolutely agree. Now the combo that this could be it for Immortal, and it's gonna
Immortal's out.
Just like that, Icy has a clutch of all clutches. If she does this, she's gonna be a legend. But she's just headed to the blast zone, and
elijmin just going after her.
Yeah,
it looks like a commentator's curse.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say elijmin looking to just go out and be the gentleman he is. Show you the way to the blast zone. You know, the exit's over there. Let me help you find your way out.
He's already dressed like a gentleman. May as well act like one.
2 going into game number 4 here. We finally get to see a counterpick from IcyMist and Immortal. And if it's Smashville again, then, you know, well,
looks like they could go to Newport City. That's always an option.
Gentlemen's to New York City. Do it, coward. You won't.
And it looks like they're going in a small battlefield.
Hey, that makes a lot of sense, actually, right? They've won, you know,
a lot of their games there.
Exactly. They came up just short last time. That being said, every game played on this stage has been close. So, can elijmin and Brayden show up and clutch out? Or, again, with their backs against the wall, are Icy and Immortal gonna close it out? I think if Brayden and elijmin close out this game, they're pretty well situated, even though they don't have the counter pick, because at the end of the day, well, guess what? You still are right, pushing a game 5 with 2 games of momentum.
And Brayden trying to find that combo in the Immortal, but he can't.
Yep, look at the way right too that they're prioritizing. I think they're trying to find a situation to isolate one, put them in disadvantage, put them off stage, and then 2v1 the other to rack on as much damage as possible. Oh, trying to use that Bowser side B, that command grab, right, to swing one of them into the other as well, like racking damage on the one while putting the other in disadvantage. Very good tool to disrupt the attempted synergy here from elijmin and Brayden. Now they're both off stage, gonna give the high-low 1-2 to cover everything, resulting in one stock, but somehow elijmin still able to hold on for the moment, but back throw's gonna do it,
Looks like
and
they're down to 2 stocks.
Jinx.
Yeah.
You owe me a retro. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Speaking of what you shouldn't do, you shouldn't get hit by the spike hitbox. Great dive from Immortal, finding a way out of that situation, but Shulk Smasher gonna close it out. Icy trying to stall it out, finally you mixing in that Zair to get back, and because elijmin hadn't seen it, she's gonna get back free in that situation. The back air still gonna close it out though, just like that.
All of them are down to 2 stocks right now. NotBrayden comboing Immortal.
Yep, and that, like, I'm gonna be honest, NotBrayden's really impressed me with his doubles play. The ability to survive, to linger, to rack on all this damage. It maybe not quite finding a stock out the F smash there, but having an opportunity here versus Icy to close one out early. She's stuck in the corner. How do you get out? And the answer is you don't even.
Sorry, elijmin almost dying there to the side when he was in Smash Art. With that great DI making it back, and Immortal's down to his last stock.
Yep, and elijmin putting themselves in the perfect situation to get try to hit both stocks, get one, but force the other as an error. And just like that, they're down, as you said, last stock. You have an opportunity to even the game up there. You find it with charge stock.
And now it's even.
This is where legends are made. This is where you need to buckle it down. 1 stock apiece, tournament on the line. Can you do it?
Immortal living that combo.
Right, and great parry there from Icy and Immortal trying to close this out. They do not want to let this get to game 5. They do not want to let that reverse 3-0 momentum build up, because then the storyline goes from how dominantly can they win? Can they win? To can they hold on? And the answer is it looks like they're going to. This would be a heck of a comeback. But it's certainly possible if Brayden can find their way out of the corner, if he can find the stock on Bowser, but not going to do so.
And unfortunately he can't. IcyMist and Immortal winning grand finals for doubles.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be a biased commentator.